Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. It is the 20th of April, 4:20 for the weed smokers, 20th of April for everybody else. It is a Friday, so if you're not out there drinking and if you're not out there smoking and you're still inside and you're listening, which I'd be surprised because it is a Friday and Trinidadians like to party. So if you're here and you're listening, welcome aboard. This is the Friday night line. But this Friday night, a different kind of style of line because I really don't feel like liming. So we're going to be dealing with issues. If you all don't want to be dealing with issues, I totally respect that. Puff, puff and pass. Pour it, uncap it, drink it. Do whatever it takes to get you through another day, another night in Trinidad and Tobago. I turn on these videos at nights and keep getting surprised every time that there are people still watching these videos. I don't know why you all still keep coming. Honestly, to be quite honest, I don't know why you all still keep coming, but for as long as you all come in, I'm going to be here doing it. But the name of tonight's video is A Nation So Badly Broken. I'm going to deal with that.
If you can look as far as I see, within this great land we call TNT, there's birds and bees, rivers and seas, pretty woman bringing man to their knees. Treasures of this blessed land we always neglect like ice so unpacked. And it's so strange the way we arrange. Still this nation don't know how to change. For some change it might just mean a new car. Change could mean less than $1. To most change have this nice scent we usually get from the government. You see, change is something we always say, but every time we change things remain the same way. Things keep getting worse and worse, so this is what I propose. Let's change the change for a better nation. Change the change for all foundations. Change the change so that we could say that this nation here came from quite down there. I say change the change within the school systems. Stop changing ministers and change what we teach them. But things won't change despite all we do if change doesn't start with you. So much gunmen fighting needless war. Can't tell you stay, can't tell you go, but there's still the land we used to know. Homeless, every corner you meet, and they complimented by our dirty streets. Then we wonder why, in our sister eye, why they don't like Trinis to come and spend time. Well, you see, change is much more than paving a whole road, and change is greater than fixing a lamp pole. Change is about the whole nation and how we are portrayed when the party done. Who set these standards in my TNT? I really wish somebody here could tell me. It's just the same thing again and again, like we leaders don't use the brain. So change within our country. Change so the whole world could see. Change for a better future, so we don't have to depend on our next mayor. Within this society, otherwise we have a bandit factory. But things won't change despite what we do if change doesn't start with you. In our youth, we leave only weight, cause in most leaders, we done a lost faith before of such greed. Oh Father, I plead, please Lord have some mercy on their seeds. Cause the youth are trying their best, but they're born in this place of lies and commerce. So eventually, when things get heavy, chances are they might turn out just like we. But you see, change to put an end to all this foolishness and could break this chain link of sadness. Change could help our leaders to grow and start preparing youths for tomorrow. Don't see change as something timely, and start seeing change as your duty. To stop them from hurting one day is we have to point the way. So change the change for better transparency. Change the change for better economy. Change the change so no man one day will take me money and just fly away. I say for young Calypsonians, and stop saying the culture is in good hands. But it won't change despite all we do. If change doesn't start with you. Yeah, yeah. What do you say? Yeah. In our youth, we leave all the weight, cause in most leaders, we done a lost faith. They're full of such greed. Oh Father, I plead, please Lord have some mercy on their seeds. Cause the youth are trying their best, but they're born in this place of lies and commerce. So eventually, when things get heavy, chances are they might turn out just like we. But you see, change could put an end to all this foolishness and pain. Could break this chain link of sadness. Change could help.
Sorry about that. We have a cut version of the song. I can't get a better version of the song. I want that whole last verse. So let it play to the end, right up to the end. I have another song on my playlist called Change.
I wanna fly and change, fly up to the sky. Change up, things rearrange up. This is things they get rid of fast. Let the past be the past. UNC brand new, they're going to tell you. This is things they humble down rubbish. The party have no more rubbish. But when I look around, what do I see? Recycled politicians. I see kangaroos like a salmon from Logan, hopping from bandwagon to wagon. So they polish and shine, they fall back in line. But that cannot keep my mind. Jump high, jump low, whether sun or rain. I am falling for that again. It's the same faces, new administration, same faces, now in new position, same faces, with a brand new chief, UNC, the same bunch of scamming thieves. When the airport billions disappear, remember, Rudlal was right there. When the English banker come didn't declare, remember, Warner was right there. But they changed their pants and they changed their skirt. They changed their blouse and they changed their shirt. They even changed the style of their hair, but they had changed their stinking underwear. Change, I said to change. I wanna fly, fly up to the sky. BNN vibrant, sounding triumphant, with Rowley on the platform, everybody acting like norm. BNN ready, they say the ship's steady. No confidence, motion aside, the bodies say have nothing to hide. But when I look around, what do I see? Yes men politicians, I see the good, the bad and the ugly, going back for re-election. So this way it's the truth and investment in youth. That is what we are told. But now I'm wondering more, is it people who easier to control? It's the same faces who support the Rowley plot, same faces who supporting you the cut, same faces still in disbelief. Look around, the same bunch of scamming thieves. When Dr. Rowley was tossed in the air, remember, Imbot was right there. When Calda was balancing in full glare, remember, Conroy was right there. But they changed the socks and they changed the shoe. They even changed makeup artists too. They put on perfume smelling like a rose, but they had changed their stinking underclothes. Change, change. I wanna fly right up to the sky. Sister Kamala, come clean. The world Nations change.
What name change, boy? Trinidad and Tobago, what name change? Nothing no change. We bury Manning, and we wanted to bury Manning in the cathedral, boy. We wanted to build a vault. We wanted to deify that son of a bitch. They line up waiting to deify the silver fox who still can't explain how Dupre put money in Oma account. How Dupre put money for Michaela and his sister education, millions of pounds in Pandey account. They never account for that. But we waited a day, find them, and we asked him, bring Michaela into the party. We don't think straight. And tonight, you see, Michaela is a sweetheart. I bounced up Michaela and hired the other day. I had a cup of tea with her and a lime with her. I say this tonight and me and Michaela can't talk again. Tonight I had to talk to a friend who vexed with me because I had to take a position on a friend of hers. And I'm driving home and I'm thinking, at what point in all of this does this ever become something worth it to me? At what point? Where is the outpouring of people to come out and stand up for their country? I am just making an ass of myself. Has to be. Because this is somebody who, and she tell me, you know, she said, Philip, I still pray for you every night. I still pray for you every single night, but now I vex with you. Because she vexed with me because one of the people I had to expose is a good friend of hers. And now he in trouble. It hurting her. And it's not about the matter, and it's not about the issues about him personally, and we live like that. Silver Fox, Pandey, give me a green, give me lime, give me a bounce. We forget. $1 billion Ish and Steve take and gone. Quiet Tongue and Rainy Pay and Russell Huggins, forget that no man, and we fire them. This is a country where billions of dollars get stolen, but if you fire them, it's cool. 9:30 this morning, I was supposed to be in the court. So quarter to 9, I'm on Wrightson Road, heading to the Hall of Justice. They are called from the lawyer to say the matter put off till 10:15. This is my day. This is my Friday. I'm going to court. I'm going to the Hall of Justice. What would Philip be going to court for? Wait a bit. So I'm on my way to court. It's put off of 10:15. 45 minutes, not a lot of time, on your Friday morning is your life. You've given your life to this time. So you go and you eat breakfast and you kill 45 minutes to go to the court, Port of Spain, Court 18. Because Global Medical Response, Trinidad and Tobago Limited, owned by, anyways, take a pen. We only be 1%ers out of it for a minute. But Global Medical Response, Trinidad and Tobago Limited, is suing me for putting into the public space questions as to why Global Medical Response Trinidad and Tobago Limited would still have this contract when so many people have died waiting on an ambulance. The service is so piss poor. People have died up to this week. And I'm in the court today with my lawyer and the other side, battery of lawyers. They don't want to come, but I did. Problem. And I'm sitting there and I know, because the other side, what they do is, they rest a next lawsuit on me, drag him in the court. So you spend about $15,000 of your money so far on lawyers' fees, and have you in court, and upsetting your day and your life, and we could take your whole Friday morning, come in the court. We will say and sue you. The matter is going on until June 2019, you know, that's when the trial starts. So all of this time. But I'm sitting there because, so now, it's all the drama and the stress and the inconvenience of having a court matter and all the costs for the lawyers and all the lawyer meetings and all of that you have to do. So this is what Global Medical Response lawyer said a couple of weeks ago. Hey Phil, to my lawyer, just tell Phil apologize now. Just tell him apologize. Just tell Phil to say that he never meant Global Medical Response was criminally negligent. that they showed reckless depravity for human life. And I'm sitting there knowing it doesn't matter to anybody. There's nobody else putting aside their Friday for this court case but me. Nobody cares. And all I had to do is, you know what? Fuck this. I apologize. That's all I had to do. I done. Nobody care. Kill all the people you want. No matter to me. It's not for me. It's not for me. Fighting for the country. But the country don't care. If this little bald-headed Indian boy cussing and crying on a video this week about his granny that dead in a car and all, you don't care. If Ann Jones, a member of PEP, she based in Scotland, and she had to talk about how her mother died. 5 days of torture in public health in Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what, boy? Just apologize. Just apologize. I don't mean it. The 1% have hearts of gold. So what if Global Medical Response getting paid for 75 ambulances and only putting 20 on the road? Nobody else cares. Fuad Khan don't care. Lennox, Dialsing don't care. Kamala don't care. Rowley doesn't care. The people who are paid to care don't care. Why am I doing this? Sitting there and have to say, no, I'm not apologizing. We're going forward. We're going forward. Not only are we going forward with this matter, but I am going to get all of the family, relatives, and loved ones of the people who died waiting for an ambulance. And I am coming to sue you on their behalf too. And I don't care what I have to do to find the money to pay the lawyer fees. Because if the rest of Trinidad and Tobago don't understand their responsibility in a democracy, I do. And yes, I could pack up, sell out, and leave. I could do that too. Go somewhere nice. As watch my friends. As watch my Trini friends in the States. As watch my brother in Canada. My brother left here with 2 young children and a suitcase. Nothing else. And migrated to Canada 25 years ago. He has more degrees than a thermometer. He's a professor. He is a lead epidemiologist with Canada Health. He just got his doctorate and he is a multi-millionaire. His children live well off. He left here ass dragging. So I know my ass ain't dragging. I good. I could land anywhere and live nice and enjoy the rest of my life. Like my friends, I watch them. I watch them on their different outings and their vacations, and my son is telling me, you see how much of our life is passing? You're watching it. He's telling me that tonight, and I'm listening to him. I just had this conversation with my friend who ain't really my friend anymore because I bust up a jackass who really should have known better than to bust a glass in a man's face and nearly kill him. Use the senior tax partner in Ernst & Young, and the rest of the country ignore it. So I had to put it on blast for the victim. And to lose an ex-friend again, boy, and to be hearing that, and to be hearing my family telling me, boy, get out of this thing, boy, what are you in this for? And I'm sitting in that courtroom this morning, and something like a fire burned inside me at the injustice of this situation. That more people will die. And I told my lawyer after that the only reason that I do this is if we were successful 2 months ago, we might have saved Granny life. We might have saved Granny life. But I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused. confused. Hear me. I am brilliant. You could tell, you know, people who know me could tell you he fast on the uptake, logical, a critical thinker par excellence. Philip is a problem solver. Solve any problem. Do anything. Brilliant. And that's not a boast. This is what I have. Everybody brings something to the table. Some people sexy, some people rich. I am this. This is what I am. Some people tall. I just have a very potent mind. And it solves problems. My brother tells me there are so many problems in the world that you could put your mind to. That in quick time you could be with the United Nations or some other global think tank trying to fix problems of the world. Forget that cesspool. It's sinking. Forget it. You know why to forget it? The people too stupid, boy. You're going to work your ass off and come election, nigger coolie politics will dictate the game again. Indians standing waiting to bust African throat and take the work. And African want to hold on. That's the bullshit of this country. Get out, boy Philip. Get out. Leave these jackasses. You is not Stark. You is not Marcia Brave Boy and Alan Karim. How you end up playing among the fleas on the dog's testicles. That's where you are. Look who you fighting with. Kamala. They vex you, call her drunken mother. Darumai. You think Darumai didn't know when the United States gave us the scanners in 2014 that same day they was to be set up? She want to come in the parliament and talk bullshit about the union don't want it. You don't know what is urgent matters of national security or what? You could have bust that union open. You knew how to use urgent matters of national security to call your fake state of emergency. Why those scanners had to get mothballed and stay there for 4 years? Washington, US Embassy, had to say, 4 years ago we gave y'all. They said that in the release. We gave it to you all 4 years. And the Indian voters waiting to vote Darumai. The guns that coming in the country that killing the children and the granny and the tanty coming in them containers. But they don't care. Why are you doing this? Can it be fixed? We have to have this conversation. Keith Rowley in office 2.5 years now. Watch them scanners in the narcotic capital of the Caribbean. I am asking Trinidadians a simple question. You can't get 100 US in the bank, but the 1% stores their shelves rammed with foreign goods. Where they getting that US from? Oil and gas at an all-time high, 3 years running. How come we don't have US? How come our country is in recession? What is going on? Don't you get it yet? Well, boy Phil, hard for them to trust something new. But what you're trusting all, raping you, reaming you out. Dylan Carter won a silver medal in the Olympics. Not the Olympics, the Commonwealth Games in Australia. But you don't know that. And you don't know that because Dylan Carter not gay. If Dylan Carter was bullying boys, Sabga News Network would have put Dylan Carter business on the front page of the Guardian. Like they do the gold medal winning girl. So Dylan is also ran. You get silver. You have no media coverage to get unless you start bullying. Because obviously, to Samson Nanton and the rest of the jackass brigade in Sabga News Network, crutch politics is all they care about. I don't care how fast you could swim and how fast you could run. Show me who genitalia yours touching. That important. And we, jackasses, making memes. Talking about using to wrap fish. if this nation had any self-respect at all, the editor would have been fired already. But we don't have self-respect. So people could piss in your face. Piss in your face. And then come back after and say, you don't like piss? Sorry, I didn't mean it. We good? Phil, boy, the country's sinking, boy. The country's sinking. It cannot fix Philip. Not because it's two cunts leading the PNM and the UNC. Not that. It can't fix Philip because the people are so indelibly stupid that they will do nothing to defend themselves. You cannot free fools from the chains that they love. When that police officer in La Hoqueta watched me in my face, in his poverty, squalor, and filth, children running around there, Banksy, and I said, all mash up nothing, screaming in my face, I voted Rowley! If election called tomorrow, I voted Rowley again! And the next bareback, jackass, long hair, bare down by his bare belly, walking with a bird in a cage, telling me, that camera, only camera. And we are there, casting pearls before swine. Besides those two, is the the majority, who's gonna tell you, I don't really into politics, you know. I don't really study that. I'm really into that thing. Last election, a rapist, a drunk, and an international old thief, globally recognized. Jack Warner notorious in heaven and hell. We want to pretend, but he just give out wheelchair. He lent me tanty a roll of toilet paper. So he not so bad. It's only thief for money. He thief we own. And it's the bullshit we just talk to justify the stupidity. Bring Jack back, boy. Jack is he's a go-getter. Look at Jerlyn John. I mean, I had to make a joke with Brian Stone from the UNC last night. I said Jack Warner and Jerlyn John make a child is Lucifer. Like the devil mother and father. And shit snake Faris Al-Rawi, who couldn't prosecute himself out of a paper bag, failed to bring her to justice. Fail. And you don't know if he failed it. You don't know behind the chair, all of we is one family. And this is just state briefs for friends. Because the lawyer I facing today on state boards. He on state boards getting state money and coming to fight private sector companies' case for their right to kill people. Because every time Global Medical Response Trinidad and Tobago Limited breaches the terms of the contract that they agreed to, they put lives at risk. Every franchise in this country is owned by somebody that I used to call friend. Everybody. Joe's Pizza daughter put me on blast on Facebook like Philip forget he's a half a Syrian. Because the Syrian community spit me out for having the audacity to expose them for the bullshit that they're doing. Not all Syrians, but they have some good bandit Syrians in the country. But we live in a country where there had nobody to investigate them and nobody to put them on, to take them to task, to ask them questions. How exactly you make all them billions with this little corner store here. How? How? Because questions have to be asked, but nobody else cares to ask it. Not the central bank governor, not the minister of finance, not the financial ombudsman. That nobody else can get credit for overdraft. But certain business in this country opening a branch amount, multi-million-dollar stores. We have malls under construction the length and breadth of the country, and outlets waiting to go in there. A man see me in yacht club and he know he's a criminal crook. And he see me in yacht club, he say, Philip, you point me on blast. I ain't like that. He and I used to be friends when we were small. But I grew up caring about my country. He grew up wanting to eat it. Now, I can't blame him. He live in a country where what I do, what I have chosen to do with my life is ridiculous. Nobody goes down that path. You live in a country where if you're bright and you have some ability and some connections, you could live well, brother. You could live well. Well. Ferrari well. Rolls Royce Bentley well. This is a criminal country. If you are a sufficiently successful criminal in this country, police will allow people to celebrate your death by burning tires in the road, doing donuts. You can have your funeral and bong shots in the air. This is a country where people laughing and joking how one minister friend kidnap our next minister's stepdaughter. The madness of a country so badly broken. When Ann Jones told people that her mother sat in a chair in the hospital, critically ill, for 5 days, and had to get stroke and fail her kidneys and die in pain, in total pain and desperation for help. When she tell you that, when you hear about this little boy, this man who fall down and damage his elbow and reach in the hospital and the care is so negligent, they end up giving the man gangrene and now they had to cut off his arm. What you doing, boy Philip? What you doing? Can I sit down in our court this morning and say, you know what? I apologize. Global medical response, you don't bother me, you know. And the people who stand to lose the most don't give a shit. Why am I here on my Friday morning? If I could spend a Friday, you know what I post on Facebook today? Today is a nice day for the beach. I posted that. Because that's what I should have been doing. If I could squander a day, that's what I should have been doing. I was watching Gary Abood fighting Aripo Savannah. I went and sat down in one of the hearings and I had to leave. 92 lawyers. Them briefs is hundreds of millions of dollars. To rape a savannah, to rape a old world forest, a protected forest, to rape it, for the state to rape it. Anything that stands still, they just say that about Trinidad, you know. If they can't screw it or eat it, they just kill it. That's we. We're a nation so badly broken. And we are going to have a meeting in Princestown tomorrow. And I don't know if we could mobilize enough people. UNC to send little trolls out there to say, Philip, have a party of 5 people. Can't get them wrong. I don't have deep pocket finances, SIS and Calco and them fellas who make it big from state money, coming to pump money back in the party. And people for sale. I will wear yellow today and red tomorrow. Where again then? A ham sandwich, a juice, a $200, a Jersey, a ride. What you give me? You have phones, I come in by you. Jackasses that don't understand that they're worth about $500,000 a year each. They're selling it for a maxi ride, a Jersey, and a 2 Blues. We're doing. In one day, I had to read Ann Jones' story, and then read a child chop his mother hand off, and then read in brazen daylight almost, killers shoot a security guard face off, 14 bullets in your face, his jaw come off. And I had to read all of that in one day. And I said, I don't want to see no more today. I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear no more. And while that going on, the galleon's passage lost at sea. But jackass, Dwayne, crepe paper face, call member. You see, always tell me I just call out people too bad, but you see, I hate these people. I have a hatred for them. Call member, disgusting, nasty little son of a bitch, told a reporter, watch now, child, I have a real-time thing, not the bullshit you have. I just follow the boat in real time. What you seeing done past 3 weeks ago, and now Colm can't find the boat. All the real time. All the real time that you had. That your little P&M knuckle draggers come out and look, Colm put that, look, Colm. What does they say? Colm handle a journalist. And I want to say, give it some time. Give it some time. But the problem is, the knuckle draggers who said that, and the ones who came on the thread to gill too, them don't forget about that. And Colm know that, because Eric Williams told it that. These are 9 days people. Piss in their face, piss all over their face, wipe it off, and they will forget. They will forget that 9 days ago you pissed in their face. Worse, they will start to say, you're pissing in the face, eh? But she piss less. I'm going to take she piss. You see, you don't want to hear this. You all want to hear somebody come and tell you every little thing is going to be all right. Anybody tell you that in Trinidad and Tobago lie to you. Your government is a band of criminals. The opposition is a band of criminals. Not one person in this country who has ever held public office could explain to you why we have a Senate or a president. All of that. All of that. All of that. Maxi Coffee. $3.2 million spent keeping that jackass alive on life support. Brain dead since October. Brain dead since October. But all you have to do is keep Hamer in some drinks by Hyatt Bar, and she will share whatever bullshit you want her to share, because Sabga will fire her ass if the government stop running advertising on Sabga News Network. See, that is all that paying Goldali Bruce, Akash Samaru, and porn star Samson Anton salary still. Government advertising. Because if that gone, Samson in trouble. Goldali in trouble. Hamer in trouble. So she will sit there and read your lies for you. But the man brain dead since October. Since October. There is nobody in this country asking the question, where's Maxi? We done with that, Phil. We had a discussion. Let's move on. Nobody is asking, how does Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Commerce senior partner, Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturing Association member, largest wholesale bakery in the Caribbean, multi-million-dollar conglomerate Kiss Baking Company get to break the law in 16 municipalities, requiring 16 CEOs and heads of police service to conspire with him to misbehave in public office and allow him to break the law. And for his pleasure, make him the chairman of the university. Brother, if you could break the law in every constituency of the country and nobody can touch you, they should not make you chancellor of the university. They should not elect you king. And what you should be? B-Mobile, TSTT, took all the money that used to operate B-Mobile, TSTT, and gave it to their friends in Massey to buy a company that didn't exist for assets that only are on paper. And after they did that, shut down all of their offices and put all of the workers on the bread line and have you and every one of you line up in little corner stores trying to pay a bill and get something like service for the money that you're spending on a state organization that belongs to you. So it's coffee in your face, spin you around, coffee in your face again. And that's what we're talking about. A nation so badly broken. And that's just what's going on right now. Right now. And in a real country, because I am willing to do this, people who have been blessed will be ringing up my phone. Hey, come and collect a 10,000. Come for 20,000. Come and hold 100,000. You want the office? You want the office in South? You want one in the East? Come now, man. What you need? I will bankroll your party. Not for nothing. To save my country. Because I want a dead hair. I had Cascadoo when I was small and they say my belly, my navel string berry here now. But I have none. None. Better sell t-shirts and do all kind of things to raise funds. To run this party. It's like literally paying dues. We are fighting everything imaginable for the privilege of trying to rescue this country. And at what point does it dawn on all of us collectively that Trinidad can't save? It can't save. If you could get 300 people to march for bullying law, but them same 300 people are marching for the condition of their country, it's gone. And the rest home flicking channels and posting on Facebook their opinion. Line up in the bank. Every day I tell people while I'm in the bank, if these small banks, Scotia Bank is a tiny bank, Royal Bank is a little bank, these aren't big banks. If we opened up this market that is worth $5 billion a year, no, it could be worth more if the country was properly run and not just the 1% had a chance at business. If everybody had a chance at credit and finance and foreign exchange and they too could get into business, Trinidadians are naturally talented and we would have a lot more people doing well. But stick a pin there for a second. If we open up this market and bring in 3 or 4 massive international banks that show you how banking is done, when you walk in Scotia, all the wickets will be full and all of the tellers will be, hi, good day, how can I help you? We're having a special right now. If you open a second account, we will give you a washer and a dryer. Twin tub. Because the bank down the road doing better. Because what you don't realize, like the casa in this grand game, every dollar that you earn, the banks take 17 cents, 13 cents off as a tax. Every dollar in our foreign exchange spread. And I know it's a difficult concept to grasp that everything that you consume, that you use, everything is affected by US dollars, because we don't grow or manufacture nothing here from scratch. It is somehow affected. Even if you're buying local food to eat, the fertilizer and all the tools and the tractor and everything imported, US dollars will affect every single dollar that you spend. So the bank take 13 cents. A man posts, they're taking $23 out of his dormant account every month. At what point do they stop? When they get some competition. When you have a government that's willing to regulate the financial sector. But people telling you, boy, I know the madness of the PNF and I know the madness of the UNC. It's like somewhere in their mind that it is possible that you will elect a government to office who will just burn the whole country down, because that's all that's left to do. Sell all the people into slavery and burn the country down. Because that seems to be what they think is possible, because that's the only thing worse than what the PNM and the UNC doing. You already sold, you just don't know. You see, when you only have one choice to spend money for alcohol by one group of people, and you only have one choice to spend money for clothes, one group of people. You have one choice for your medicine, one group of people. One choice for your food, one group of people. All of a sudden you're realizing one group of people own you. Because you're working every month for a salary to divide it up between them. And they're setting the tone and the cost of your life. So cricks give X when we show that cricks outside of Trinidad and Tobago cheaper than here. So we ain't just talking about the cost of living for American products, you know. We're talking about even Trinidad products cheaper everywhere else in the world. Here in this country, a nation so badly broken, here there is nothing to protect you. Nothing. The business sector will rob and rape you. The banking sector will gouge your eyes out and plunder your accounts. The government sector will give you the worst service, will kill you waiting for an ambulance. If the ambulance pick you up and you get in the hospital, they'll kill you there. Your children will go to school to learn how to fight and make porn videos. And if the video go viral, the Prime Minister will call your children Dancy Head Hyena from African jungle. And the Minister of Education will say, forget that, come and look at my wood. This is what you have. A nation so badly broken. And all of you who have all of the ability to fix it, all of the blessings to do something about it, puff, puff, pass. Take a lime, take a drink, take a bend over, take a wine. 189 days till tribe. I see that on my wall today. I see this jackass should tie her tubes for sharing that. You're living in a country where you're not sure to be alive tomorrow. You counting down 189 days till tribe. A nation so badly broken.
Yeah.
Alexander. Good day. How you doing? My name is Leanne Henry and I am in need of some help. Can you hear my story, please? No. There are 100 of these a day in my inbox. Hello, good day. So I say good day. Good day, sir. How are you? How are you today? Good, thank you. I know where it's going. I'm having serious financial problems. I am paying for so much of loans and rent, it's killing me. I can't even go to work today because I have no money for gas and things. Plus I'm having problems feeding my family. And I'm looking for a rent-to-own house for settle down. But oh my God, these people want so much down payment and the rent so high. Can you help me, please? No, that's not something I do. Sorry, but I hope it all works out. Can you at least help us get a rent-to-own home? This area we're in is so unsafe. Our neighbors have been robbed at gunpoint and suddenly gone. Someone was broke into our home and robbed us when we wasn't there. I am sorry. Sorry to hear that. But we don't do that. I hope you get through though. Hi. I've gotten all of my friends and family to support you and to vote you for you when elections come around, but I realize that you gave up on all of that. So I'll let them know that you don't deal with anything, so we will not be able to support you, hence we don't deal with that. And then, the Jamet in me wanted to respond, but the Jamet in me is being restrained by positive good feelings. So I put, I am not in government. There is nothing I can do but go use that threat by the MP being paid to actually help you. You see, a man right on the wall. I voted for you, I want a house. I have to share this today. The financial editor of the Trinidad Guardian, you all know that we put Kiss Baking Company on blast. And we've written the 16 regional corporation CEOs to ask them, how is Kiss Baking Company being allowed to vend illegally, without permission, without a license, and no action taken? This is Anthony Wilson, the financial editor of The Guardian, took it upon himself, Sabga News Network, took it upon himself to take my article off the blogs and respond to me. If you are challenging Kiss, would equity not require you to challenge everyone who is vending illegally? Or do you advocate discriminating against the rich and allowing the small man a blind? I want to say yes. I want to say yes because the small man needed it, but I didn't. So I said no, but I advocate setting precedent. His response. This is the financial editor of the Guardian newspaper and CNC3. Why not set a precedent with the street vendors on Charlotte Street today? I said in response. Still, the Janet and me restrained because they are not a Chamber of Commerce member, a Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturing Association member, and the largest wholesale bakery in the Caribbean. We have been setting precedent with the small man for far too long in this country. He come back. The financial editor of the Trinidad Guardian, Sabga News Network, CNC3. As an aspiring politician, do you not agree that you should take a principled position against all unlicensed street vending and not cherry pick where the precedent should be set? The Jamet and me want to respond. And I said this. As an aspiring leader, I hope to set the precedent that those who know better and can do better should have a greater obligation to set an example. That's an exchange, two exchanges. One on the bottom. We love you, you know, voting for you. But like you can't help we, so we ain't voting for you. That's the bullshit. I mean, that you're dealing with. But the financial editor of The Guardian Last year, hear this. Gary Aboud of Fishermen and Friends of the Sea wrote me a message just now. Injunction upheld. Highway stopped today by the appeal court, who have granted leave to Fishermen and Friends of the Sea to go to the law lords at the Privy Council to determine the appeals court's decision not to grant leave to judicially review the Environmental Management Authority's decision of granting the CEC clearance approval to build the highway from Kamuto to Sangre Grande. The jamet in me want to say, Gary, what's the point? If you win this case and they want the forest, they want the highway, they'll burn down the forest, you know. Every long weekend, anybody who's squatted on somebody's property that having difficulty moving them because they have rights, or any property that is a national trust, that you buy the property for the land, and now this heritage site causing you a problem, or you're trying to expand, you buy up all the house on the block except this one house, and then they want to sell you the house. Every long weekend, that house burning down. Then squatters getting demolished. The heritage building thrown down. Because we are taking on nothing. Puff, puff, pass. Crack the seal. Some for the angels, some for the dead. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, we don't care about nothing. Just one day. You know what is the insult of that line in that song? Recession, don't bother we. The insult of that line in that song is that this is not a real recession. This is a manufactured recession because the rest of the world economies are booming. Trinidad could be doing joint ventures with people all over the globe. With our little pissing-tail 1.3 million people, they'll be getting job offers after job offers. Not just to come drive truck and pick apple. They could have been doing joint venture businesses with the globe. But we're not. Because we want to enslave them. We want them to have no property. We want them to have no business. Your job is labor and consumer for the 1% who have their own US, who have their own bank, who have their own credit, who have their own finance, who nobody could explain where it from and how it come to be. But that don't matter because they own the media and they own the government too. They own the opposition. The only person talking is Phillip Alexander. And the question I have to ask myself is, if everybody else don't care, if it is so easy to sell yourself and your soul for your piece of the pie and let them take it, why still do this? Trust
business. Oh, no, we do business. We get on like we do business. We get on like we do business. Free up like we do business. Free up like we do business. Oh, no, we do business. Oh, no, we do business.
We do business. We jamming still. We don't care. The ship's sinking. We like it so. Everybody thief. All away thief. It can't fix. All of that. All of that. All of that. All of that. If it wasn't for the vast majority of overseas trainees, foreign-based, who still care enough about their country to try, I don't know the people would have reached today. It's foreign-based trainees. All of you right now on the wall, on the thread, on this video, all of you right now, type in one thing, where you are. Just type that, where you are. Where in Trinidad you are, or where in the world you are. Just type it in right now in the message section of this live video. Just type that for everybody to see what it is holding the last hope of this country together, this party. And the question has to be asked, if you cannot get people to act in their own best interest, is it worth it to continue to try? I am tired of losing friends, fighting battles on behalf of other people who don't care. I am tired of strangers like this Liana woman and others like her who think that I need your vote more than you need me. That you have to be able to take your pound of flesh from me now and I'll get a vote from you. Like it is more important to me to have public office than it is to you to have a real government elected to office. Maybe, and I can't believe I'm about to say these words, maybe it's too late. Tomorrow, the Progressive Empowerment Party is going to JRD Convention Center, Lacroix Road in Princestown for 2 o'clock. All of those people who have family, who have ambition, who have things to do, put it aside every week for the country. Tomorrow, they're going to do it worse. They're going to go in Princestown to do it. And at some point, if people have seen the amount of work and sacrifice and defamation, scandalization, character assassination we've been willing to take to do this, multiples of lawsuits, multiples of death threats, if they don't come out in their thousands, we make up money and print flyers and walk about. Shari Wilson and her team, tireless, party organizer extraordinaire. Them no stop. Debbie Jaikaran and her events team. We going Princestown tomorrow. Debbie on the thread planning Mearo. The graphics team printing, organizing graphics for flyers for Mearo for the following Saturday. I mean, these people ridiculous with their patriotism and the amount of effort they prepare to put out. But at some point, that's supposed to be met with 10,000 people that come out to say, we here, let's do this. What fixed every country that has ever been fixed is that people stand together. They say, show us a roadmap. We give you a roadmap. Those 21 policies at a glance, and that is a piece of our manifesto. But those 21 policies at a glance is a roadmap to a better Trinidad and Tobago. If that is all we do, Trinidad and Tobago is a first world nation. If that is all we do, Trinidad and Tobago is the best country in the world to live. If that is all we do, and that is not all we're going to do. You ask for a roadmap, look the roadmap, come and check it, kick the wheels, test drive it, ask your questions. Because to this day, all they could do after they run out of asking questions questions and having those questions answered is by the end of the whole exchange, when they realize that they can't break your policy, they attack you personally. Personally. Forget the policy talk now. Let me just attack you. You can't win, and this is why. At some point, 10,000 of y'all have to come out. At some point, you'll have to come and find the chairman and find the financial officer and say, look, $100. Look at $500. I was saving this for something, you know, but you see, saving the country better. Look, all this. I own a conglomerate. I am willing to write a check. Standing order, $5,000 a month. Pay rent. Because what you're doing, nobody else doing. The battles you're fighting, nobody else fighting. If it wasn't for the PEP, them scanners would have rot in that warehouse on the port. They'd have never bring it out. Darumai wasn't bringing it out. Mugabe Sanga wasn't bringing it out. The PEP light up that issue so much, they had no choice. To the people in the United States Embassy looking on, and the Canadian High Commission, and all the other embassies and high commissions in this country, the Progressive Empowerment Party wants to meet with you all. And we need invitations from you all because we hold no state office. We're not opposition, we're not government. But we want to meet with you all. We want to discuss taking Trinidad and Tobago forward into the future, and we need your help too. So this is an appeal to all embassies and all high commissions. Invite us to a meeting. We want to talk to you. We want to build bridges with everybody that will result in a better Trinidad and Tobago. But the people in Trinidad and Tobago, stop being so stereotypically foolish. Stop working against yourself. Stop being so lazy with your democracy. You wanted to see if we was willing to do it. 47 weekly meetings. Tomorrow is 48. 17 public rallies. We fighting a media that's so corrupt, so disgusted, that even if you look at the Americans, look at America, you could hate Trump all you want. Trump has supporters and Trump has followers. And according to the law, Trump is entitled to his coverage too. In Trinidad and Tobago, the 1% own the media and the 1% no. They will never own the PEP. So the PEP must get no coverage. But that is why the 1% media are closing down. Closing down. When Abigail Sinanan shared her thing about Cricks, 16 people like it. I copy and paste it and shared it. 30,000 people and it gone. As Stephen Reese said, Philip is a social media monster. It's a fact. We get that. We get the word out. We get the job done. These people, the Progressive Empowerment Party, deserve your support. Local, regional, international. If you are an international PEP member and you care about Trinidad and Tobago, commit. Send $100 US a month, every month. Send $500 US if you can afford it. Listen, we ain't want the money. Nobody want the work. None of us want the job. Come and read these threads. Ask Ali G, the head, to snapshot and show you. These people do PEP longer than they do their jobs, longer than they do their lives. Come and see the constant conversation that it takes to do this in spite of all of these odds. Come and see the size of the effort to move that mountain that these people are doing. And if you watch it and you see it, you should be ashamed that you're not helping. And to the people who still think that PNM or UNC could ever be anything of value for this country. This morning I met a big, tall, black Rasta man named Dave Cooper. And Mr. Cooper, who looked like he should be a running back for one of those American football teams, is a graphic artist and a set designer, and he's involved in theater, but he wants to leave Trinidad and Tobago because there is nothing going on here and there's no way for him to practice his craft. Now, why would that be? Why would that be in a country so artistically talented? Why would Mr. Cooper be having that problem? And I had to tell him today, come on board the PEP. Shari Wilson, if that is your friend, call him on the phone tonight and tell him, the man you spoke to this morning, I am the same party with you. And if I didn't have to leave to go in the court and fight the murdering ambulance company, I'd spend the morning with Mr. Cooper, trying to get him on board. My friend Maurice Noons, my age, recovering from a stroke right now, 51. I look around, I look at all the people who have been on this same journey that I am on, who have come to the end of the road of their lives, butting their head against the brick wall that is Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago, you have one shot. You have one chance. This is it. There's nothing else. As clunky as it is, as obnoxious and arrogant as I come across sometimes, there's nothing else. You have one shot. This is it. I gotta like you. You don't have to like me. Use emotional intelligence. Save your country. Rome burning. Trinidad sinking. The iceberg looming. The Titanic is about to collide. Trinidad and Tobago is a nation so badly broken. Marissa Bash, one of the hardest working peppers in Canada, are putting her business in the road. Marissa have no kidneys. Marissa gets dialysis 3 times a week. And Marissa don't stop. And she not in Trinidad. She in a first world nation. And she have all the benefits of a first world life. And Marissa Bash, with all of those things that she have, raising her family and running her business, is committed to the Progressive Empowerment Party as the last hope and as the last chance to save your country. And if Marissa Bash with no kidneys could be doing that, what do you have to say for yourself? What? We need your assistance, we need your help, we need your numbers. We need 10,000 of you all tomorrow in Princestown, all the people in Chaguanas, all the people in San Fernando, all the people in Point Fortin, all the people in Cedros, where we are coming from. Come to LaCroix Road, JRD Convention Center. Come out in your numbers, bring your family, bring your children, bring everybody, because that's what it's for. That's what it's for. And if you don't think the country worth saving, stay home. Stay home and say, you know what, to ask for them people, them just have nothing better to do with their life. We're going to continue to fight until there's nothing left to fight for or until we win. peptrinbago@gmail.com is our email address. 347-4PEP is our hotline. peptt.com, peptt.com is our website. PEP is our app. PEP app is available for free on every app site. Is yours. What you do from here is entirely up to you. And let me tell you something. I would love to be on a live video blowing smoke up your ass and telling you every little thing is going to be all right. I need to tell you that it can be We are one vote away from success. We are one vote away from hope. We are one vote away from being a first world nation. We are one vote away from security for you and your children. We are one vote away from housing for all. We are one vote away from affordable cost of living. We are one vote away from healthcare that treats everybody with dignity and respect and first world professionalism. We are one vote away from every child in this country getting a prestige education. We are one vote away from every tap in this country having water in it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are one vote away from a reliable sea bridge and air bridge and a proper plan for Tobago. We are one vote away from a better nation, and that cannot happen without you. If you want a better Trinidad and Tobago, after this video, call up your friends, message your friends, post on Facebook, wake up, stand up, enough. Do not wait for the wolf to reach your door. Do not. By then, it's already too late. The country that we want, the country that we want is on the other side of your patriotism. Is on the other side of your sacrifice. You know what to do? Come and see what Pep does and match us. All of you who want to talk, do this. Do this. Come and see what it takes. Come and add. Come and add. The Bible says 1 could send 10 to flight and 10 could send 1,000,000. Come and join us. Come and be part of the real rescue of the Trinidad and Tobago. The red, white, and black was supposed to raise on our first world nation 56 years ago, but it's not too late. We, the people, have everything that it takes to fix this nation. We one vote away from that. If you want a better country, come and join the PEP. We are in JRD Convention Center tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Lacroix Road or Lacroix Street, I can't remember, in Princestown. We are calling everybody. Come out in your numbers. Let us build a better nation together. Stay safe, Trinidad and Tobago.